do you want me to start this off?
Welcome to our, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Oh, what do you mean locked? Fuck, that's new.
This thing never recognizes it. Making me think I look different every day. Oh, it's on there, right?
Yeah. Oops. Live.
It feels like a goddamn meatball
Fuck.
right here. I'm freezing.
Okay.
You're vertical too?
Yep, it's locked.
All three of you are vertical,
Yep, got locked.
so we're not doing YouTube.
YouTube's on.
Oh, I knew that. I'm live.
All right, live.
Hey guys, thanks for joining our AMA, and I'm going to answer any questions that you might have, especially if it's not personal. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm going to answer some questions here that are pre-asked, and then feel free to jump in and ask anything else that you would like. So, has any bio or yucky stuff ever seeped into your PPE or suit? If so, is there a special procedure to clean it up? So the suits are water resistant, moisture resistant, but they're not moisture proof, kind of like some watches. So what that means is if we get splashed with blood or something else, it's not going to go through the suit. But if I sit in a pool of blood, it will go through the suit. So it has not happened to me. However, it has happened to an old technician that used to work here. She slipped and sat right in the decomp juice. It was so gross. But anyway, so she got up immediately. It did go through, took off the suit, took off her pants, and had to go bottomless with the new suit. So yeah, no bueno. All right, have any young technicians, define young, use the job as a way to get their feet in the door with forensics of criminal justice? Yes. So we had a lot of employees that were trying to get into the police academy. We also had a lot that wanted to be funeral directors. We've had some that wanted to go into the medical field. So it's a combination of that. EMS too, we've had several of those. What is a strong indication that this sort of work is right for you? So I would say go to the worst dumpster in your city, open it up and stick your head in it. If you don't vomit, you are a good candidate. So, did the techs have to go to school in order to get this job? No, most of them cannot read or write, and they're just terrible. No, I'm kidding. So we don't require any specific schooling. We do everything on the job training for everyone. If you have a full set of teeth, it's even better. It's totally, we'll hire you right on the spot. All right, what's an average salary for a cleanup crew? So that's gonna vary depending on what part of the country you're in. So newbies straight off the street, don't even know how to spell their name, they don't know anything. They start at between $14 and $17 an hour, and then they go up from there. So it depends on their training and experience, if they have prior military, construction, all that good stuff. How can you prepare for positions in working with the deceased as well as increase mindfulness when working with families and loved ones? So you really can't prepare for working with the deceased. So that's something that you're just going to have to get on the job. The second half of the question, the mindfulness, we look for empathy. So we want to make sure that you have empathy towards the family and the people that are left behind. That's essential for this type of work. Do you have specific hours of operation, or do you work whenever you get a call? Both. So our office staff works from 8 to 5, and then our cleanup guys, they work typically from 7 to 5 p.m., but then they also are on call for after hours, weekends, and holidays. Any other questions? All right, here's another one. How often do you get a call to clean up a decomp? Is it a daily occurrence? It's weird because it's not daily, but sometimes in one day you'll get 2 or 3. And then you'll go a couple days with maybe none, and then you'll go a day with 1. So it really ebbs and flows. There's not really an average. How often do you get crime scene versus a natural death? So the last time I did the numbers on that, actual crime scene stuff was only 12% of the biohazard stuff, and the rest was accidents, unattended deaths, or natural. Have you ever cried on a job? If so, what job? I have not cried on a job, but I don't know any technicians that have cried on a job. Maybe they're crying on the inside. All right, what's the worst thing you've ever seen during a cleanup? I know what you're getting at here, but I have a better answer for you. So I was doing a meth cleanup one time, and there was a DeWalt drill underneath the bed with a giant bit on it, and it had a dildo on the bit. That was the worst thing I've ever seen. All right, what do you do outside of work? What do you mean? There's outside of work. What is this outside of work you speak of? Are you asking if I have a life? No, no life. No, so I run, work out, and work. Yeah. All right, was there ever a job you wouldn't do? Never, not one. I've never said no to a job in my entire life. How many jobs do you do in a day on average? I would say on average 2 jobs a day is probably on average for a Tampa office. Every office is going to vary. Typically, what is the grossest room in a hoarder's house? The kitchen. Because the food is spoiled and dripping and melting out of the refrigerator. You're welcome, it's lunchtime. When will the Maggie plushies come out? When the Chinese start making them. 5-year-olds are sewing them as we speak. So we'll keep you posted. Have you ever had an eerie feeling while on a job? Yes. But it could have just been me. Or the lunch that I had that was just upsetting me. What will you be doing for Halloween? I will be Michael Myers, taking my 3-year-old around, hoping to get full-size candy bars. Full size. So if you live in South Tampa, full size. All right, what are you allowed to show images and video? Oh, why are you allowed to show images and video? We get a media release from every client, so they can choose to opt in or opt out. No matter what, whether they opt in or not, we always protect their privacy of the address, their faces, or anything like that. So we never show that part, and the whole point is obviously to for training, education, and all that good stuff. We feel like we've taught you guys a bunch of stuff. What made you decide to start a YouTube channel? So that is a funny story. So here's the history of that. So about a year and a half ago, it hasn't been very long, a year and a half ago, I had this idea because so many people ask us all of these questions like you guys are asking. And I thought, why don't we just put this on a YouTube channel so we can educate everyone on what happens when you die, how to clean up certain things, what can't be cleaned up, and all these other questions. And everyone in my office said, that's a terrible idea, don't do it. But because I listened to everyone, I did it anyway. And my idea was, I'm gonna do this from a privacy standpoint. We're gonna protect who they are, not show any addresses, anything like that. But we wanna show what our crews go through on a daily basis and the kind of things that we see every single day and how we handle it. So thankfully, I was right and I didn't listen to other people, and it has been a huge success for us. So it was a leap of faith. If I was wrong, it could have turned out really bad, but I'm really glad that everybody likes it because the channel has grown to almost 500,000 subscribers in, I think, a year and a half. It's only been about a year and a half. Do you think you'll ever go international with franchising? Yes. Where internationally, I'm not positive, but I know Canada and the UK are probably high on the list. Where would you like to open your next franchise? Louisiana, given the lack of resources and competition there, we feel like that area is really prime for a Spaulding Decon location. How much does it cost to open a franchise? $1 million. No, I'm just kidding. It's under $150,000, and that includes your territory, your training, your vehicle, and to spend a beautiful week in Florida with us, training and getting certified and all that good stuff. So we want people that are franchise partners that share our vision for where we want to go and how we get there. And of course, most importantly, you got to be a great brand fit for us, because just because you have money or you're interested in business doesn't necessarily mean that you would be great for our particular business. So I hope that answered a lot of questions. You got any more?
One person asked, how do you guys stand for so long without back pain?
How do we what?
Stand for so long without back pain.
Who says I don't have back pain? I got back pain. I got back pain. I got lots of back pain. Yeah. We get boob reductions. That's really the right answer. So we just get breast reductions and it helps.
Mickey Block asked what you did before this.
I was homeless. No, I'm just kidding. I was in law enforcement, and enough said. Low paying, glass ceiling. Didn't go well with my personality. So, what else?
Another one asked if you believed in ghosts.
No, I don't.
Spooky
Some
season.
of the others do, but I don't.
I'm getting a lot of how old do you have to be to work here?
18.
There we go.
18 years old.
A lot of people are asking where Kyle is. I guess they didn't see the clip that we posted.
Oh, okay. So Kyle is a partner in a trucking company, and he decided to leave and focus on his trucking company. So the average time frame for a technician is about a year to 2 years, and he was really at that point. So that's normal. And Juan is now a nurse, because so Juan was in nursing school the whole time that he was working with us. So once he got his nursing certification and stuff, so now he's a nurse. So a lot of people work here part-time. Some people work here full-time, and while they're going to school, and then they move on to the careers that they wanted to do.
The cutest snail asked, I would love to be a trauma scene employee. Any tips on how to get into the business?
Apply. So go to our website, spauldingdecon.com/careers, and find the location that's closest to you and apply. It's simple as that.
Paranormal Polly, I guess, has a crush on you. She wants to know if you will go on a date with her. She's from Portland, Oregon.
Hell yeah, I love Portland.
So, pretty much the same questions.
You guys rock. So we hope you like the new content. We got some new faces to replace the people that have transitioned out, but we have more faces coming in, so we hope that you like them as well. Make sure to catch out Fiona from the UK here. Everybody seems to like her accent. John and Haley and Thaddeus, and then we got a couple new ones coming too. So every Thursday episode at 12 p.m. Eastern time.
Cool. Over and out.
Excuse me. Jesus Christ. Drink.
Oh, my back.
Sorry, I feel like we cut that a little short.
So if we had to. Oh, fuck my back.